Osman, only a special aide to the National Chief Imam and a member of the Greater Accra Regional Peace Council. Wabe Council wa Hamazanro issue statement. Alhaji Kuzaima Mohammed Osman, good evening to you and welcome to Ekosi on Asempa FM.
Good evening. Thank you.
I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we're fine. I hope the same to you. Happy New Year.
Many happy returns. Many happy returns. So I read your statement yesterday, and it was essentially to call for calm,
Right.
in the midst of this whole confusion about prophecies here and prophecies there. Beyond what is in there, what probably could have triggered this? Is it the youth attacking the Church of Prophet Owusu Bempah?
Yes. I've said on several platforms that we are not worried, we are not perturbed about prophecy. Death hangs on everybody, and death does not have a boundary. So, so we're not worried about the prophecy. Perhaps the manner and the way it's being communicated and presented. But our press statement was necessitated because of the response, the violent response that we had from the youth, which, we condemn in no certain terms. And we also advise that everyone who is affected by the prophecy or whatever, the reaction, should take restraint. And then also we advise our youth and call them to order that they are not helping the situation. The Chief Imam did not sanction it. He did not call for it. He doesn't need anybody to support him. He doesn't need anybody to defend him on such matters. He has said it on several occasions that the Prophet ﷺ has all the angels behind him, but he was still persecuted. He was abused. So the Chief Imam in this did not break any glass. The prophecy has nothing to do with our relationship as well with other Christians in this country. We have a strong and vibrant relationship with other Christians in this country, and we love it, we cherish it, and we always pray to Allah to guide it and guide our peace.
So the other point will be that yes, maybe some bit of education would help. In the Islamic religion, do you believe in prophecies?
Yes, we believe in prophecies. Prophecies do come to particularly men of God, but it's not limited to only men of God. Prophecy comes to whoever Allah wishes to reveal things He wants to. But there are two types of prophecies in Islam. There are false prophecies that comes from Satan and from jinns, and also there are the good prophecies that come from Allah the Almighty, which is a revelation actually to something that is going to happen, not only in this world but even in the hereafter.
Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. So it's also good that you say the Chief Imam did not sanction what happened, yesterday, i.e. the youth going to vandalize property of the church. Have you seen some of the videos?
Yes, I've seen some of the videos.
Do you know the youth in there?
Well, I cannot recognize, them, on their individual basis, but some of our members have identified some of them, and we have currently, as I'm talking to you, some of our people are meeting them. Talking to their families, because we believe some of them have fled, and some of them are also in the grips of the police. So we are doing everything possible. But as I said earlier, on the Chief Imam has no information about it before it happened. He has no knowledge of it. He did not sanction it. He condemns it, and he abhors it. Islam abhors violence, reaction, anything. The only way we are, and it's not even encouraging to say, the only way we are forced to defend ourselves is when we are forced to practice other religion other than Islam, or when we are driven out of our homes. And nothing of this sort is happening in Ghana. So there's no need for this. Nothing calls for this. we want to say that the youth are acting, on they've taken the law into their own hands and condemn that because that is an act of vigilantism. And the chief imam, as you all aware, condemns vigilantism in Ghana, and he wants it banned.
And as you said, some are already in the grips of the police.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, okay. Are there plans? Is this something you are considering? Probably arranging a meeting between, say, Prophet Owusu Bempah and the chief imam. Is there something on the tables?
Well, we haven't thought about it because we are concerned about the incidents, the reaction. I think what we need to do is to calm the nerves and also restore things to normalcy. As for Owusu Bempah, it's like a son to the chief imam. The chief imam maintains an open door policy. So whoever comes to him, has a chance and opportunity to meet him, especially men of God or people in the the faith industry. So he's very much welcome anytime to meet the chief imam. And this is the way we believe it should have been in the first place. Prophecies should be directed and consulted to people that have been affected. If they then decide to make it public, then that is fine. But then, when you see you've been when you receive a revelation about me, and then you go on a pulpit and say, well, I do not know anything about it, you did not consult me, you did not tell me, and we have lunatics amongst us who do not reason with us the way we want to, and these are some of the causes of it, the result of such things. We hope it stays here. We condemn it. We don't wish to see it happening anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world.
Some of the youth in the videos in circulation called on Prophet Owusu Bempah to come out openly to apologize to the national chief imam.
No, the chief imam is not asking for that.
Okay. So that is not something the chief imam is asking for.
He's not asking for that. He's not asking for any apology because Owusu Bempah did not offend him.
On Asempa FM.
It did not offend him. So where is the apology coming from? As I said, we don't have problem with any prophecy. It could be a false prophecy. It could be a good prophecy. The manner and the way it is being communicated and presented is what we are not too happy about it. But other than that, we have no problem with the prophecy. The chief imam has in a spiritual height. He knows whether it is a false prophecy or a good prophecy, and he knows what to do.
Alhaji, it's a pleasure talking to you this afternoon.
Thank you.
Many thanks for your time. Alhaji Kuzaima Mohammed Osman, Special Aide to the National Chief Imam, member of the Greater Accra Regional Peace Council. And I'm going to no aiding come. You see, saying Sunni, Asempa 94.7. Oh, okay.
Opani, the woman say the mode and delivery of air prophecies. Minimum penny for can be brave. But the many the best near classical examples in the Bible. Na ahumbrasimu megina so ediama ya sofo say nkombe kan Bible nya mimi kofi am amadwen kire na mu mfato ho a ewo Bible mu som de be ye adwuma. Se wo hwe obi ti say Samuel any Saul omo relationship in terms of delivery of prophecies na is unique. To be frank with you, I'm a theologian and I'm a Bible scholar. But my understanding is that Samuel was not really enthused with the fact that Nyankopon saw him. Because Samuel was leading a year Nyamemba. And Israel forecast say, Mama, you may try your Hueshia no be our info. And Nyamesuma Obina on Dominim kind. So God chose a handsome gentleman, a so, and on any year. So, Oshia. The prophecies are sometimes na saw someone no more. But in all of that, someone anye prophecy in public. In fact, at the time when Yamisuma saw se onko Amalaka for her, enkuku mu nyina saw enku mu odo hene ba ya osade o manya ntwe ni a okoba for de no. Obko ahemfie o ye ka che ne se so copy pon so ekobo afode amanyame wantina ho someone and gina bedwam amfa commission na nyame di man no no wanka wo ho na emu no oti no ho eno koka kire no
I want to catch and say sutie yesen aforebo
na enam dia wa yenti ahenie no nyame
free so yeah
what you say eno ne classical example ebio o say ye difuo hu se yama mpanyifo yema our president, our ex-presidents, our opinion leaders, say all relating on. They are our kings and queens in the days of the Bible. Inti yama mpani dada John Dramani mama or see a ditum say or your hene any penny for say binyami apejomono. We need to treat them as queens and kings.
On Asempa
Empo ya cry no say bienya president and all of that no. The fact say nyami apeja ye no na empo waji atum di ni moja no atoye no. We need to accept say indeed ye kings and queens because Bible and so we need to be treated as such. Again, a classical example is David and Nathan. Wamra David kofa Uriah nere na odi sanyam na sem no. Yakupon yi kire D4 Nathan. Nathan could have prophesied in public and told the people of Israel what David or Henry David aye. But he went to his palace and even when Odru hono comes and one can't journey direct or find quite biso at the fair no one or the chichire. David we no catch any de nyame aka kire no no ena ehu asotwe ene anamuntu a ba ye no e ko David wo man say afata no eno ne one maka ne say wi no mamema also another classical example sir nyame did. That's why I was very careful say the mode of delivery of prophecy no nyankopon enye straight jacket ma no ana di for shouldn't be a straight jacket say ebia edibia ba obi ho or say okohunu one on one. There are also classical examples of situations where prophet of God declared publicly they be to him for a classical one ye call king sir Elijah and no hine Ahab and ne Jezebel. What you say enam say Jezebel emma hine Ahab akoma free nyame ho ekwa abosomsom bela ba abosomonti no na Elijah publicly no on Jezebel and Ahab omo wantawantawa bi na hwede see ye Elijah ye bibi publicly he expressed the power of God into a prayer say samodwen say munyame ni ye nyame a mo hye munku enwan ni moa na mo famra na mo mfra munyame se jabeba na me so me mfra me de bala bosom komye janamba na ejanamba no Elijah de ofre no ejane bae owie wan fansi wa no ku bal adifo no tie o kan 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 1 and 2 na o say Ahab catch na Jezebel say when Elijah the response of Jezebel ne say obema Elijah brabo aye nyonyo te say de o ma adifo na bal adifo no ye wo no enyoma miensa ne si Elijah Ghanaian if he is right eko share say bi nupom to the extent say na ekom na ekun tinyame emma say bi kwakwa lobite ene na di nnuane ekoma Elijah because he made a very bad prophecy. It's true say no cry say na Jezebel was wicked and how they were all wicked, but Nam say publicly he declared and waged war against these people, queens and kings no. Finally, do you know what happened to him? Also, need 2 million or transfer Emma Elijah. Then the last one, John the Baptist and Herod. DC. John the Baptist, D4 latter day prophets. Now, Okasa against Herod because of the fact that Wafani Nia Philip Herod Philesis. Now, Okanide Bia or Bedram. What happened to him? John the Baptist and say eventually Philesis ne ba Salome or no a request say John the Baptist that does not mean say there na Elijah any John the Baptist kananya nukure. They were the truth, they were the revelations of God, they were the facts. Ahab and Jezebel, they were wicked people. They may care about Herod. It was true that he took his brother's wife. But at the end of the day, the mode and the delivery, it brought consequences not only to the or name of the prophet himself. So my point really is this. And Yamina Metche said you'll be in income. And I met said you'll be in Yamijuma. But at the end of the day, we have classical examples of how prophets deliver message, the results are back. Any bimuso, omuye de ne, omuye ya, and no, de akosno. What I believe in is say, prophecy bar, it has to cause a change. What I say, and he say, "O can be, and a positive change for that matter." And kobase nyami be ye be biachro. Na ose nyinya ne Yesu ne ajajo. And he say, "De bia no afi konya afi ba no." Na sebi wadi no, the onyenya ba omani mu a. Something should caution you. Bibi also bibi ema ujina yese no. Baby a de na kon. Even though nyami na yi kire me, but you also have an opportunity to do it differently, because when bakum you know enkoye omani jintum, we are tired as a people. Now it's been clear say any politician na say on the omani be call say him in Kofua, we look up to them spiritually. So mo de bambo any ahoto bebre any nkwansesem be kire no e bebre no any omo na say bi omo kasa na di basa basa eba. I don't think that is how God wants things to be done. And only in Kodal. Then I bemoan and love the political connections are and they about bibemui. Man who said bronga half of 4 you to be actual and character me be some deputy regional director and communication director Eric J. He didn't confirm to me yet.
Okay.
Say, and then
a fake letter.
Bro, just say a faker. I will take that for. But I also know say the deputy youth organizer,
national youth organizer.
I know so a faker now, bro.
No, we be on the Facebook.
I see
that's not fake.
That's not. That's a fact.
Or a comment on like a post on Facebook.
Say the maintenance, you know. In fact, I think they should have done worse. They should have done
worse because Omu here probably more training for
in Afghanistan. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a joke. India grocer. Broja India grocer.
Asempa FM.
No, but I've said a similar thing here. Say, if this had happened in other jurisdictions,
and then the link, because of the affiliation and association of Prophet Bempah, the president, I think it's unfortunate. We shouldn't do that. Or sometimes no, obi from mra, yema mra no any nindi. Na obi so ni obi anyon kofaso. You should give that respect. Me share a tweet via Felix Kwachifosu, a former deputy minister. Ediba Owusu Bempah's rise to supposed national prominence stem from the opportunistic association of President Akufo-Addo with him due to desperation for political power. It will reflect very poorly on the president that this is the caliber of religious leaders he consorts with. That's extremely unfortunate. We shouldn't take our politics along the lines of religion. What I say, I believe strongly.
But a factual say on the president here close. I mean, he said that publicly on so many occasions.
The actions, no, condemnable. I see you kasi enya, yen kasi enye. Na yedi ne association any president no babe frame no. Now we are taking. I'm talking about the political dimension. This whole thing no is taking. I think say enya dia ebe solve the issue moving forward. At the end of the day, no, the Bible, your constitution, so be practice it. And in fact, only opinion or Kasama chief imam. Or Kasama chief imam, dear, he doesn't have any qualms with what has happened. In fact, say Utie I don't know. Maybe Broja is say he can correct me. Say, Oman Penida that John Dramani Mama has he ever responded to radar now? Prophet Owusu Bempah. Has he ever made a comment about? No. So what other supporters near what you know? Yene sebi yetikwa pai. Adano na Prophet Owusu Bempah etne fiduemu heya. Akatire wo se broja jenfi ba nchen. Meba. So sometimes no,
which is not true. He lied on that occasion. Okay.
Yeah, because he made that point.
So clearly no ebio me person me kan me sisu dua say yembo ye ho modern say Asempa we will deal with the issue specifically moving forward. Na kamia ko say bibi ba na obi koku aso near per se a dear man, your 740 no, just because it will near somehow to our political advantage in tea near the ABO man, Penibia Bem, near the Abbey. Because you can see a quiet here. We've also had Prophet. Now, they were also associated with certain presidents in this country before. We've also had pennyphobia. Sebi, almost associated with specific pastors in this country before. What I say. So, maybe you know, na me pese Archbishop Duncan Williams. Etu na mobi. Mesre se pennyfo no. Software D4 no. Ebehwe sa na mo. To maybe na Archbishop preachy no can be anye the Muslim community ni there. He issued an apology. Even though someone I didn't want to support that. Say who preaching now say what can why did you have to apologize? But he realized that beyond the preaching, no, there's also the need for us to make sure say enkoya dia it overstepping obi ni freedom to practice any religion or that sort. So for me clearly, I'm not saying say Prophet Owusu Bempah should render an apology, but I'm saying say moving forward, the manner in which you deem common, you know, you're situating in a spectrum, say, at the Amoto, at the Asumdie, at the Kanko, Broman, Kanya boom, because the Nyamepe, and in Kaboom, the Nyamepe, and in Kanko, the Nyamepe said the Minya Penny Kano, saying, come share by, saying Yanko Ye Jumana Kagana food Nepu, Equoye say Jumanoa, Quebec, Mesumo, me call 31st night, no, me call sorry apostolic, Springfield. Virginia. Nami each them say, "Oh man, ye be did Oh man, oh yes." What I saw and say, now I say ye share a wobi ye green, very deep green party san haban. Na bafa oh man munina. So I can feel prosperity coming. I can see say oh man no ye be did me see I say war no it was a metaphor na esimi a metaphor na esimi it's like oh brother me kina me can esimi
a prophetic message it is a one
so you etimi so na yan kan bam na me dey make bia mbam oh brother oh boy me yan green. Propaganda
on Owusu Bempah just a minute. Yeah, because I can say Oba neho.
But ansana me bahokra no. Mesre mi nuano. Ene who say senior omo e kan sem no to an extent. We are all converging at the same you know agreeing point. Edienti nebema omwetimi akasasa. That is one. In another breath, condemnation I say ye massage ohu. Because what can so phobia or can say the Muslim community or issue apology. But in advance, you know, say one country Owusu Bempah say or me pacho. Why? Because of his association with the president.
Because Chief Imam so here
because of his association with the president in Intino. Even MPP for cry. Omone ne nyadwen was on Asempa. They are careful how they talk about it. But National Chief Imam Huabem. So you see the religious angle and you can easily link it to a political angle. Inti Monya voice mutimi kasakakra. Last year, he said that a former first lady would die. He said that John Mahama would die. A basana ye NDC for in Yakwenya bana ye kasa. Na mo MPP for na muna mudidi asofuatem. Then you make the issue like NDC for ne Prophet Owusu Bempah e wasem. But when ne baby asem ne fa intino ye wuhu ye keka ye wuhu ye keka. Mama yenye frank na yenka no kre. Minua se sofu bi kasa obi aba ne ho a ase kyerese. It was in what context?
Maybe I will call for consultation.
Exactly. Sana me free say ase kyere because sebi twi kasa no kasa obi ba wo ho ase sofu a na kyerese say either oba for spiritual consultation and now no aba wo ho besra one ade.
Say on Asempa FM.
In Chadena, all cars am I no crazy. Why do you think he would say that?
That is why me, in Pempino, me, I am very careful in speaking against religious people, not only Christians and also for even Imam. For there are a lot of spiritual people, Islamic, the sheikhs, clerics are making kind of more predictions now there. I don't speak against people because I'm very, very restrained in talking about but because Prophet Owusu Bempah twa san tro ne fa me ho eno na ma ne nsem ne pi wo ho a me hu se me nua yi ayi no a wo hu menim se dae no hu yo 31st no a ye hwe ade green bi no ase ebi frafra ne nsem no because 2014 me because of me sorry ni ade nti no me wo asofo bebre omo ye me namfofo na me ne sof me madam fo sofo ba konam o wa sorry won kran he ya and also okochia ne spiritual father me ka na yetim nti baby I have funny the oben I didn't know that
saying on Asempa FM
could do one also onim de ni fie na mse dem no say Prophet Owusu Bempah and am say okay yen kone kocha na mse menko Prophet Owusu Bempah de menko no and also okaya mse menko and no asi koi ene no kodi nkoma me wo ana madam for no sign by so from o buy no so me catch the Prophet Owusu Bempah say me ne on nam broja no so wate won kan onimo nti opeso hu nti me sere yen ko just 5 minutes na ko chia no ena o ye anam so no problem ena me ne no e refio ena ye ko na ye ko chia
mo ko chia no
ena ye besin ko ye baby it had nothing to do with anything only obi anya asem na mo kan o radio so na I think the NDC former national organizer Kofi Adam said I will say NDC for ba obo bi dia ase broja jemfi. Look at this. Mamba one meji bibia me ni obi na nam na nipa nse and I didn't even spend more than it was not even up to 5 minutes. So iti obana obeye ni te say o woni baby na me ba ne ho for spiritual consultation then how benya. Why do you lie as a man of God? Iti eno na man nsem ni pi wo ho a ase ye hwie nso afrem so enye say ebia I decided not to talk about it because adana okasa ankofo bebre frame me pi this is I see what OKFM so for no amekan and o sorry wo call university now I think Wisconsin and wo Hachu
Hachu Wisconsin
Abuba hono
yeah
oh Prophet Erigwan no e madam for permanent and almost fresh off on him I be confirm what say American but still baby I na ya fro say Owusu Bempah so ba no me koto nyum wo ho ana me koye den
Mate enti no na say asema no wabeka wa eno zo obeka wie no yenya o ma on fa reaction my enti it's better say when you opportunity to react to some issues ne kosi saying so ni e wa Asempa 94.7 FM we say Obi I have a question if it was another pastor who gave this prophecy given by Owusu Bempah, would the government have the state security to protect that man of God? I'm not surprised that we have such a pastor protecting the president spiritually. No wonder nothing is going on in Ghana, our motherland. For once, I agree with Richard on his submission on the fake prophecies given by these fake pastors taking over the land and misleading our brothers and sisters. Where it's interesting to hear the prophecies coming from Kofi Ameyao concerning the prosperity of Ghana in 2019. We live to see it coming to pass, and a big amen to Prophet Kofi Ameyao. Paul de Suso with these two messages. Where it's I am very happy, Obi, that so far your panel have not brought in any political colors. These so-called prophets have grown demonic wings, do not respect anybody in the country, from the president to former president, kings, chiefs, and now the chief imam. How can any normal being predict that the son of former President John Mahama will die? I don't like Mahama, but I can't wish death on his child. But a prophet just says it and wants to be respected. We need to regulate their Okay, they are quickly on air because it's getting out of hand. All the prophets, especially Owusu Bempah, Bedukobi, and the rest, need not be entertained any longer. Sir Gadus, Ewa London. When so say, doom prophecy, who determines that? These are two prophecies about your life. One sounds really good and the other is bad news. Doom prophecy. 1. In 6 months' time, which is June, I see you traveling to England and United States. You will meet people whom God will use to turn your life around. You will be wealthy, and by dint of hard work, you would own businesses all over. 2. I see some people planning evil against your life. You may not live long, and if care is not taken and you don't pray earnestly, you will die in February. Which one should your prophet tell you first? The good one for you to be happy about and keep the bad one to himself and allow you to die in February? What is the importance of the good one if you are not told the bad one and you die before June? Prophetic messages is or are not quadratic equations nor algebraic expressions which has one formula. Samuel Brian Boaben Inawoshi. We say, Obi, I said this yesterday and I'll repeat it today and add some as well. My wife has the gift of prophecy. I've asked her about this. When the Holy Spirit descends on you to speak, you have to. Can we desist from criticizing what God has ordained? We don't know who called them. Let's leave this to God to judge. Insult and attacks must stop. They must stop. Oh, it can be turned into a curse. Let everyone be warned. Richard Ahiagba should acknowledge our Chicago chapter small, where George Ni Okaite, NPP Chicago chapter youth organizer. Musa Abatwa Ewukumase, or say, I totally agree with Dr. Baumia. Okay, those are some other issues. We'll come there when we get there. Charles Nyame was Saman Kese, or say, after reading Jeremiah 23:16 last night, I've decided not to waste my time anymore on the prophecies of Reverend O.B.